But Ayurveda describes nutritional disorders. And we're familiar with some of these. We're not so familiar with the first, which is a quantitative dietary deficiency. I think we get enough quantity of food. But qualitative dietary deficiency is a big one for us. Whether the food lacks specific nutrients, or alternatively, if our digestion is poor, there will be a qualitative digestive deficiency, a dietary deficiency, because we won't extract what we need. Then there's overnutrition, both quantity and quality, which includes emotional eating, and this is a big one for us. It causes heart attacks, strokes, diabetes, blood pressure, obesity, so overnutrition is a big problem. Another nutritional disorder in Ayurveda arises from toxins, and that comes back to our processed foods and our colorings and our flavorings and our additives and our pesticides and all of that. And another digestive or nutritional disorder arises when food is unsuited to you, to your vata, to your pitta, to your kapha. Now, with regard to nutritional disorders, food combining, you hear a lot nowadays about food combining, and Ayurveda would agree there is a problem with food combining. For example, take milk and banana. Milk has a cooling virya and a sweet vipaka, banana has a heating virya and a sour vipaka. So you give them both at the same time to your poor digestive system, and the result is going to be toxins, sinusitis, colds, coughs, allergies. They're incompatible foods, so don't take milk and bananas. And sorry to give you a fright. Better not. And milk and yogurt is even more. Banana and yogurt is even worse. Oh dear. Don't take raw foods with cooked foods. You're asking the body to do something that's too difficult. To digest either one or the other, but not both in the same meal. Which is, you know, you go to a restaurant now and you get your hot bread and then salads. Not a good idea. Don't choose to mix leftover foods with freshly cooked foods. Better to cook fresh anyway, but if you're going to have leftovers, don't combine them with fresh foods. But just to ease your mind on this, the use of spices in the cooking helps us sort out these food incompatibilities. And another is, of course, the cooking of foods. When we mix different nature foods in a pot and cook them together, then that makes it easiest for our digestion. So the processes of cooking often sorts out a lot of these problems. There are antidotes, such as cardamom with coffee. That's a nice little antidote to be aware of. And ghee and pepper with potatoes is recommended in Ayurveda. Just helps us to get the good effects from the food without any detrimental effects. But the best antidote to these problems is to have a real strong digestion. And the reason people are so concerned about food combining nowadays is because they've ruined their digestion by not taking care of it. Do you know? If we disturb our digestion, we get ama. Ama are toxins, and they block fine channels. There are so many fine channels in the body, and these fine channels are the means whereby nutrients get into us and toxins get out of us in every tissue. So if these channels get blocked by debris or ama or toxins, then we get the following type of symptoms: a fluctuating mood, fluctuating energy, fluctuating appetite, a feeling of weakness, a lethargy, a fatigue. Or we could feel a nausea or an indigestion, a feeling of heaviness, a loss of strength. Turbid, foul-smelling urine, heavy, sticky feces, and smelling perspiration. And if you want to check, you can always look on your tongue first thing in the morning, and if there's a nice plaque on your tongue, a thick coating, which is either yellow or green or black or whatever colour you like, it shouldn't be there. It's an indication your digestion is not working at its maximum and there's some ama. Avoid excess milk, excess meat, excess alcohol, excess caffeine, excess sugar, salt, or additive labeled food if you want to avoid ama. But again, the secret is take care of digestion.